Let's get out of these clothes. Hello, my cozy people. We're excited you're here today. We can't wait to show you what's in store. So we're on a journey to cozy, and that can be interpreted in so many ways. So basically, we're just trying to find peace, happiness, and comfort wherever we can and make it cozy, get cozy, create coziness. And for me specifically, I just like to be unique about it. So you're gonna see a lot of my husband, Tony, in this episode. He's hilarious. We're fighting, we're loving on each other, we're building this room to be as unique and cozy as it could possibly be, and it's just fun to watch. I really love this episode, honestly. It's probably gonna be my favorite one just because it completes the room, it completes my cozy office, and I'm happy I get to share our relationship and how we work together with the world. I just think we're a very unique family. We got a poodle and a golden retriever mix over here. I'm Irish, Black, and Greek, and Tony is Filipino and Puerto Rican. So we have cultural influences from north and south of the border, from Western world and Eastern world. We just kind of combine all of that to make our family dynamics and our family culture something very interesting, unique, and different, and it's fun to see it play out throughout this episode. So there's two catchphrases for today's video. Kintsugi, I think I'm saying that right, Kintsugi, and Wabi Sabi. The Creative Act by Rick Rubin, he talks about Kintsugi. Kintsugi is basically what I did here. I read the book after the fact, but I ended up basically covering what could be considered imperfections with gold trim, and it ended up being something so fantastic and creative, and I love it so much. But it's pretty much the art of kintsugi, which is finding perfection within imperfections, and maybe there's a closer tie between perfect and imperfect. Honestly, I'm starting to view imperfections as progress, like a way of pushing perfection forward to be even more perfect, but first you have to step into imperfection to get to perfection. And I think that is such a good example of what happened here in this room. The other catchphrase is Wabi Sabi, and Wabi Sabi is like changing your perception of how you're viewing something that could be considered old or worn down and flipping it on its head and pretty much just thinking about it as something beautiful. And I really love that. I think it really captures the essence of what we did in this room. So like and subscribe. We would love to have you join us on our cozy journey. I'm just excited to see where we can find more coziness or create more coziness in the most unique way. As we always do, bub. Tony and I, we went to a paint and sip, which was also a karaoke, and I didn't tell him about it. Ended up going on stage and singing to him, which was fantastic except for the fact that I messed up. But it was cute anyway, I think. Tony, very artistic, he created that one. Me, I tried my best. I painted this at one point, like I have a cool video of me painting this side of my room into shapes. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or not. I don't know. I don't know if it's going for the comfy vibe that I'm looking for. Hold on. My sardine fell. No. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't talk and eat at the same time. Do I have sardine in my teeth? Oh, yeah, I'm ready, I'm sorry. I did end up keeping my geometrical wall, not only because there's sentimental value to it, because it's the paint that my cousin used for her office, and I think that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna try the unique combination of blue and orange. I've decided to cover the off-white unpainted spaces between the blue shapes with orange sketched flowers on a white background, and then carry that theme of orange flowers like throughout the entire room. Keeping in mind I wanted to keep the entire room kind of like in that foresty nature theme. I think I love this combo so much because it reminds me of the Santa Monica sunset. When I lived there for my internship with MTV, you know, I used to walk to the beach every day and eat my dinner there and have like a little picnic with myself. Watching that like iconic Santa Monica sunset on a daily basis, almost for an entire summer. And honestly, it was one of the best summers of my life. And I've had a lot of good summers. So basically, when I think about the Santa Monica sunset, I think about the intense blues and oranges. And seeing the colors come together in such a bold way, I think is very inspiring to me. And I think it's like, it brings me to a place of coziness. And I really think it centers me and brings me closer to nature and just that like peaceful feeling. So it's basically contemporary meets Hobbit house in the Shire. Like, I want to feel as if I'm visiting Legolas and Sam's apartment in New York City. For those who don't know the Lord of the Ring reference, it's a royal wood elf and a hobbit. So imagine a royal wood elf and a hobbit living together in an apartment. That's what I want my office to feel like. The wallpaper is finally all up. It took longer than I wanted it to, but it's gonna be something unique, and that's what I was going for. So stay tuned, crown molding is up next, and I'm gonna need help from Tony again. So this is The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Tony gave me this book for Christmas, and I read it in like 2 days, and then I read it again, and then I read it kind of again. It's one of those books that someone with a creative mindset would really enjoy. But I'm gonna read a quote, and it's from the chapter called Make It Up.
I think people will appreciate her coziness, and I think they'll appreciate learning that sometimes you need to just take a step back from life and all its anxieties and enjoy what's around you. And learn how to, sometimes you just need a blanket, a nice chair, and potentially a nice book, and life will slow down just a little bit better for you.
To create is to bring something into existence, and that is what she's doing.
Well said.
That's Rick Rubin.
Is it really? Apparently that's a quote from Rick Rubin. When I read this particular section, I just finished, well, Tony and I just finished putting up the gold crown molding, so I felt like this was very poignant and resonated with me. In Japanese pottery, there's an artful form of repair called kintsugi. When a piece of ceramic pottery breaks, kind of like my geometric shapes, having space between them and the wallpaper, rather than trying to restore it to its original condition, the artisan accentuates the fault by using gold to fill the crack. This beautifully draws attention to where the work was broken, creating a golden vein. Instead of the flaw diminishing the work, it becomes a focal point, an area of both physical and aesthetic strength. The scar also tells a story of the piece chronicling its past experience. We can apply this same technique to ourselves and embrace our imperfections. Whatever insecurities we have can be reframed as a guiding force in our creativity. They only become a hindrance when they prevent our ability to share what's closest to our heart.
You good?
I think I got the rest.
Oh, looks nice.
I finished the crown molding. It's not perfect, but it works. I'm happy about it. And big kudos to Tony for helping me get the longer, larger pieces on. Lots of effort was put into, a lot of love was put into this room. It's shaping up to be good. He has special abilities to see things straight at all times. Whenever we put the leveler on his predicted level of what he thinks it is, it's always correct and always completely level, which I think is very impressive and a very good skill to have. Today I measured something to what he already installed and it was exactly 6 inches. Exactly. Like, he can see inches. Anyway, so what I think is cool is he can see it visually correctly. And I believe we're a good team because I can think of the roadmap and the creative weird thing I want to do, and he's capable of executing the weird idea I want to do. So imagine, this room is so cool because Tony helped me execute something that was kind of like in my brain. And
See how perfect that line is?
Actually, yeah. That's really good, though. You have a perfect, like, alignment eye. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so another great read, Hidden Potential by Adam Grant. I enjoyed as well, and in particular, the chapter on perfectionism, because this has been something I have been working through my entire life. In his perfectionism chapter, he says how he's always struggled with perfectionism. I don't know if this is just a general IO psychologist problem, because we're all very much researchers and we're trying to get to the bottom of things, and there's never a bottom. That's the problem, you know? You just keep digging and there's no bottom. So you just gotta choose when to stop digging. The perfectionism spiral, I don't know if you can see this, but that's real stuff right there. Get a good look, get a good look. I don't know if you can see. But if you resonate, you might be a perfectionist. You should read this book. Let's see, I wanted to read this one quote. Strive for excellence, not perfection. Progress comes from maintaining high standards, not eliminating every flaw. Practice Wabi Sabi, the art of honoring beauty in imperfection, by identifying some shortcomings that you can accept. Consider where you truly need the best and where you can settle for good enough. Mark your growth with these questions. Did you make yourself better today? Did you make someone else better today? It's good stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, thank God it wasn't the class. It was my birthday today, and Tony, that is why he put the shelves up, because the deal was I get him to do whatever I want for the next 48 hours, and he'll have to enjoy doing it. What a great gift. It's been fantastic. Well, oh my God. Jesus. Okay, everything is fine. We're all is well. Nothing to see here. Oh. These were originally marked as seasonal lanterns, so I got them on like super sale at Michael's since Christmas is over. Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
They're asking him about that.
So he doesn't know it, but I call this a walkie-talkie Tony moment. Mainly because I hear his footsteps walking towards me, then I hear the shout of my name, Love, Love. It gets closer and closer. Or, Rachel, Rachel. Side note, somehow I have married somebody who calls my name out worse than my own mother. Imagine that. How did I do that? Rachel! I don't know, I can't even do it justice. Anyway. When I hear a walkie-talkie moment coming towards me, I know the next 5 to 42-ish minutes are going to be me listening to Tony talking about something he's intrigued by, or he would probably start the sentence with, I just find it funny that, and if he says that, I know I now have at least 30 minutes of heavy tea spillage that's going to happen. Although most of his tea is usually revealed in the first 30 to 60 seconds. But I enjoy the next 29 minutes of him being redundant and him repeating the story in different ways so I can help him solution his problems that are coming from the tea. And luckily for Tony, one of my favorite things in life is solutioning and problem solving, so it works out. So yeah, I mean, I love my walkie-talkie moments with Tony. Do I always love my walkie-talkie moments with Tony? Good question. There are some days I wouldn't mind a shorter walkie-talkie moment. But like, I couldn't imagine my life without walkie-talkie moments anymore. Obviously. I mean, honestly, they're low-key fantastic. Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
They're asking him about that episode from Little Dicky season 2.
Yeah.
When he's like, him and Benny were like all over each other.
Oh yeah.
And Dave's like, well, I mean, that's just how me and my friends are. Like, me and Benny are best friends. We're just like that. And he was like, I have other friends too where, yeah, we just take showers together. And then you see the everyone in the thing like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, like It's just two guys just talking. We're naked. We're just showering together, just talking. And everyone just said, "Wait, hold up. You shower with your friends naked?"
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Imagine one day you come in, just me and like Jamel taking a shower, just talking. Just like, yo, you know?
That's different. That's different. That's really different.
No, it's nice here. I need a drill bit. Come on.
A drill bit?
I need the drill to put this in. Not drill bit, the screw. I don't like how this looks. It's not gonna go in. I tried my best. Should we cut that?
I'm sorry, what?
Should we cut the yellow?
Hold on.
Because it might be too far away from the wall. Yeah, that's why it's not going in, love. You already are in.
Huh?
No. Trust me. Get out. It's not, you're in already. It's too big. Love, trust me. Stop. Pause. I'm asking pause. Relationship pause.
Yeah.
The yellow is too big. You're pushing it already over the yellow. The nail is already in. What you're gonna have to do is cut the yellow anchor around.
I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're talking about, love. Because I haven't actually tried to get the nail in yet.
You already are in.
I am not in.
I saw. You're not hearing me because you're already in. I see it.
It's not actually.
I am seeing it from this angle.
I see it. It's not in, bub. It's not in.
I'm gonna need you to come right down here.
I see it. It's right here. Look, here. I want you to just take a look why it's not going in. The anchor, you see the yellow anchor? It's blocking you from entering into the hole. You got to cut the excess of the anchor out and then you screw all the way back in. That's why you're not going in. You are literally at the hole.
Just let me try one more time before we do all this. Because that just seems like a lot of work for something when I didn't even see it go in yet. So let me just make sure.
Well, I don't think she was gonna pull it off in the beginning, but when she did, it was surprising.
When you're watching this video, it's so funny because you feel the tension, but honestly, the best thing about Tony is that he is there with me in the trenches, every day, all day, helping me get stuff done. And and when you're in the trenches with me, you're gonna have opinions on how to hang my grandparents' clock on the wall. Be very involved in the process. And I really think that's what makes him special and unique. When I need him, he's there. And not only is he there, he's in it. He's in it. To the point where I even question if it's my project anymore because of how much he owns my projects when he's a part of it with me. He doesn't just like dip his toe in the trench. He jumps full force into the trench. No questions asked. It's now we are in the trench together, fighting through the ups and downs of whatever is gonna happen next, but he's fully in, 100%. So yeah, at that point, when we were hanging the photos on the wall, that was definitely now our project, not just mine.
I love that she perseveres, knowing that she has many challenges that's in front of her, and she still overcomes them and accomplishes them. So, she's a very, very fantastic person to be around. And I think having a channel or a YouTube channel or whatever you want to call it like this is very much needed in the world because there needs to be more Rachels in the world.
We're from the same world with different perceptions of how to view it, and I think that just makes me so intrigued and curious about him, and I think that's why I just love him so much, why I married him, of course, and his devilishly good looks. But no, like he's just a very intriguing human. And I just love getting to know his mind and why he does the things he does. And I just love him. He's a good guy.
The world is very unruly and unkind, and Rachel is a very kind person, so she could throw that into the world of very negative people. Maybe she could introduce how a cozy lifestyle could make them a lot better.
So where do I see the vlog going? Hold on. We're starting? Well, we're gonna find coziness wherever we can. Cozy bars, cozy coffee shops, cozy stores, making more cozy corners, cozy donut shops. Maybe I'll make more Kintsugi, Wabi Sabi, gold trim walls that are unique, and I'll just keep doing that. I don't know. You can just call me your friendly neighborhood cozy woman. Because when cozy calls, I'll answer. Or is it this now? I'll answer. Is this the old people thing? I'll answer. Cozy call? Hello? Yes? You know of a cozy bar in Ireland? Bet I'll be there.
I see it coming to a lot of people's laptops as they lay on their couch, inspired by her coziness.